Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nandi, and today we are going to be talking about something that I'm actually pretty excited to talk about. So we are going to talk about how do you know when you and your partner are compatible. So let's get right into it. Okay, so compatibility is the ability to live in unison or harmony with the partner. So what that essentially means is that, you rarely have, okay, now I'm going to say this, but it's like you have disagreements, but they're never like huge blow-ups. So in order to be compatible, you and your partner must agree. And that is also a big contributing factor to like the disagreements. You also must adapt to each other's lifestyle, which is huge. You have to cooperate in your goals and also be attuned to one another's personality. Okay, so what are some signs to tell if you and your partner are compatible? So the first and the most obvious one is physical attraction. Now, I feel like I've said in a video before that physical attraction was not that important. Okay, but hear me out. Now, I think that it is possible to, now I'm not saying there's no attraction, right? I'm not saying no attraction at all, but I'm saying if out of 100, you are about 65% attracted to this person, then I feel like the rest of it can be made up through personality, through, I feel like the rest of it can be made up through personality. But, that is also not to say that you can go and take someone that you have zero attraction to and try to make something work just because they're nice. Like, that's not going to happen. But I think if you, I'm not going to say what I was going to say because it's a little mean. But if, like I said, if they're at a 65 and then their personality, I think it can make up for the rest of it. But physical attraction is important, but it's not end all be all for me. Now, if it's end all be all for you, then just ignore this whole first one. But it's not end all be all for me. Okay, the second way to know if you and your partner are compatible is that you like the way that they are. And I mean, not who they have the potential to be, not who you think that they will be in 2 years from now, not who you think they will be if they get this degree or this job, but you like who they. Okay, sorry guys, I was having some technical difficulties, but we are back. So like I was saying, not, who you want them to be years from now, but who they are right now, like all their flaws, all their character traits, all their weaknesses, like you like who they are in this exact moment. So another way that you can tell if you are compatible with someone is, let's say, you maybe like want your partner to like work out more. Instead of, telling them constantly like, hey, you need to go to the gym, you're putting on pounds, like whatever. You create an enabling atmosphere to address it instead of influencing them to change against their will. So again, instead of constantly nagging them or talking down to them, you are, you'd let them do it if they want to. If they're not ready, you create space for that as well. But, you just create an enabling atmosphere. Another way if you're compatible with someone is if you have the freedom to be yourself. And again, this kind of goes with the last one. You don't try to force them to change their personality. This is a huge one too, because a lot of people do this even with like their friends and stuff. Sometimes like they'll have like certain traits about their friends that they don't like. And so they want to like change those traits. And then they're like, and then this person will be perfect. Or like with their partner, they like want to change something about them. And then they're like, then they'll be perfect. Like if they just change this one thing, then they'll be great. But if you want your partner to be someone else or be something that they are currently not, then maybe you should re-examine whether or not you are compatible with them. Okay, another way to tell if you are compatible with someone, there is no doubt of your love. So I guess this could also be like unconditional love, like you love them without conditions. There is absolute and concrete trust between you two. You all share common goals and interests. There is complete openness in the relationship. Y'all know I love openness. I love to be open. I love being able to express my feelings freely. Okay, you know you're compatible if you're able to work things out amicably. And this is what I was talking about. This is what I was referring to in the beginning of the video when I said, you know, there's no disagreements. There are disagreements, but sometimes y'all be taking them disagreements a little too far. Like, the disagreements should not be literally like blowing up. You should be able to solve disagreements amicably, and in a timely fashion without, you know, nobody's feelings getting hurt, nobody getting hurt, nobody's possessions getting hurt, nothing like that. Okay, another way to know if you are compatible is if you are not ashamed of your partner. And when I think of that, the first thing I think of is you're not afraid to show off your partner. You're not, but I mean, you know, some people like to live a private life. So I just think, you know, you're not afraid to go out places with your partner. You're not afraid to have your partner meet people, meet your family, meet your friends, be integrated into your life. You are each other's priority. There is no question about whether or not you are a priority in this person's life. There is no question whether or not this person will show up for you. You don't blame one another. You're willing to grow together. You have patience with each other. And then the last two ways to know whether or not you are compatible with someone is whether you can sacrifice for that person or compromise for that person. My favorite 2 words. And I think that these are the apex of a successful relationship. To sacrifice means that you have to give up something in order to get something in return. And then to compromise means that you figure out a solution that works for the both of you, to where you both don't feel like you are giving up something that you want. So this was a pretty quick video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.